Good morning, and welcome to It's Trying to Be Sunny This Morning, Winnipeg. Okay, here's what's happened. I'm having a hard time getting going this morning. It seems like there's stuff been happening that's sort of had priority to clunking the coffee cup down and getting started at the model table. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe I can dub it in. The birds are at the bird feeder pretty good. And here's what's happened. I went out earlier to replenish the bird seed, and when I came back into the house, here I've got a trail of sunflower seeds. Somehow I must have been careless as to the way I was carrying the tin or whatever, and I left quite a trail all over the carpet in the back there. So I had to get the vacuum cleaner out. And I thought, well, as long as I'm doing that, I may as well vacuum a little bit more. So I vacuumed a little bit more. Okay, so then I thought, okay, now I can get started. So I get my coffee cup and I bring it in here. And I'm getting ready to sip, and here I see a fly floating around on the top of in the coffee. Okay, so I take my tweezers and I think, well, I'll just pick it out. It's not going to hurt me. Well, don't you know, I guess I must have, instead of grabbing it on the sides or whatever, I must have poked it, and he sank. So I had to go back into the kitchen and get that sorted out. So, yeah, it seems like there's always something. But what I wanted to mention was that I sort of quickly went ahead in the manual here, and about these life rafts. Some of them are stacked, like there's two, one on top of the other, and others are single. Now, we are in step 51, and in step 51, the life rafts are all singles. In 52, where it shows they're put on, and 53, they're singles. 54 and 55, there's no double life rafts. Then we get to the end. However, I'm kind of wondering now, do I have enough that will be for singles? I guess here these are, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, there's 14, and I only need 12, because each one of these turrets takes 4, and there's 3 turrets. So so we've got enough that don't have little pins on them. But you know, if I had to use one that had the pins, I could always just cut the pin off, and once it's painted, nobody's going to see. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought we'd have more double life rafts, but once again, it could be that the Missouri took double life rafts more than the Iowa did, because we obviously got life rafts for a lot more. Okay, I think we may as well try and get going here on something this morning. I can't glue these pieces down until I get the sprue connection cleaned off. So maybe I should just push stop here and work on that. One of the viewers, I think it was California Paul. He says, "Have fun with that tiny little railing." If you notice here in 51, we've got some railing to put on. Photo etch E10 and D7. I had seen that earlier, and I had thought, well, I'm probably going to make a mess of that, because that's it's not like regular railing. So it could be that my Iowa will not have it. We'll just see how it goes. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Just let me clean up these parts here, and hopefully we're not going to have any more fly trouble. Okay, if this is number 3 and this is number 2, this has to be number 1. Okay, step number 51 deals with number 1. And about all we have to do on this right now, other than the photo etch, like the ladders and so on, and that special railing that I was complaining about earlier, is the life rafts. And I don't want them the same color as the although I suppose they could be. I might simplify things, or I should just glue them on. But it seems to me that all the other life rafts, we've gone and painted them the number 66, not the 19. So maybe I should just go ahead and do that. Is there anything else right now that I want to paint 66 while I'm, setting up the airbrush? I don't think so. Okay, this does not look like the spray booth, does it? Time has marched on here. Yesterday's bike ride, and I'm beating those bike rides to death, aren't I? Anyway, yesterday's bike ride was a lot like the day before, only maybe a little bit shorter. Went out on the scooter for a while, then I went out on the e-bike a little bit later. Today I'll probably try and get out on the scooter. The weatherman is predicting showers for later this afternoon, so yeah, so far I've been lucky. Anyway, I'm gonna call her quits here. I don't feel any more like setting up the spray, so I guess we'll be doing that tomorrow. But no promises. You know how it goes. I say we're gonna spray tomorrow, and then something happens. Yeah, I'm gonna call her quits here, and the sunrise. I'll attach it at the end of the episode, in other words, in just a few seconds actually, and it's nothing special. It's just nice. Piece of music I'm using though, I've never used before as far as I know. Yeah, thanks for watching everybody. All being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow.